It's the return to Rec Hall, and it's the return to Lady Lions Hoops right here on Big Ten Plus. We thank you for joining us. Gracie Merkel wins the first tip-off of the year. Josh Quinn coming through to the block. Big steal by McMiller there. Pushing pace now, getting across half court. McMiller goes for the long two. That one's good. Her first as a Nittany Lion. As a big part of the non-con schedule, the name that I think everyone's got a circle on the counter for us. Here's a nice pass in, looking for an attempt. Really nice play, and the foul. Alina Weisman getting things started here. 0 for 3 to start their season. Hope to not make that a trend as the Bison. Here's a shot from McFadden. That one's good. Nylon on her first attempt. Looking inside. Weisman looking for an option. Here's a shot. Another big three from Reese Zamitis.
A performance there that Caroline Keeger was very dejected from last season.
That was a deep three ball from Isabel Casey. That's good from the men's line, no question in my mind. Really great international get from the recruiting side to be another guard in this recruiting class alongside Smith. Here's another look forward, tosses one into Merkel. Merkel just too big down low. Merkel gets her 8th of the night on that big Penn State logo. McMiller, nice cross back, and then another one through the lane. Goes up with the left hand. Poetry in motion. Kiyomi McMiller, welcome to Happy Valley.
Penn State's got to find some scoring options so far.
And there's the main option right there, and one opportunity. Here comes a three ball. That one hits back rim. Rebound Bison. Looking for the spin around back in attempt. That one goes, and the foul on the way down. Elena Houghton finds the bottom of the net. See if he can collect another 3 points and make it a double-point lead. Long toss into Murray. Murray with less than a second on the clock. Banks in. We'll have to see if they count it. Three ball is good. Now coming the other way quickly is Penn State. Santana in the mid-range. Throws one to Merkel. Merkel trying to get the look and count it with a foul. Gracie Merkel has been a killer down low. Right now, she crosses over past the Penn State logo. Looking down low for Merkel. Count it with the foul. The centering pass was fantastic. Able to thread the needle and give the team a look at three. Nolan Collery and Chase Fisher as the Nittany Lions lead continues to grow as McMiller throws a nice little crossover into the lane. Good as an on-ball defender, but I'd say great as an off-ball defender. As there's a nice split of the lane from McMiller. Yet another one, throws one up off the glass. Kiyomi McMiller, are you kidding me? Nice little tip there by Santana to keep it away. 1-on-4, help coming in. McMiller now on the far wing. McMiller cuts through the lane, yet another lay. That's her 23rd of the night. Closely guarded by Richards is McMiller. She wants to go to that side. Nice little jab step, and that's going to give her the lead in scoring now. 25 points in her debut with the Nittany Lions. 23 points.
Yeah, Coach Keeger, you saw just clapping and smiling away at Gracie Merkel.
There's a three ball for Zamitis. Looking for the through attempt. Spinning around, real two-man game right now. There's the deep ball. That one's good. Bucknell stays hot from deep. Returning vet Gracie Merkel and the newcomer from Rutgers, Kiyomi McMiller, both with well over 20 in this one. Here's a nice layup attempt from Akoko. That's a really nice set piece right there, showing off some footwork.
And they got a big test coming up with Cincinnati coming to town on Friday. For Bucknell, their next challenge is an ACC squad in Virginia.
There's a smooth jumper from Smith. Really nice release at the top of her jump. Transfer from the University of Georgia. Her father, Reggie Evans, a 13-year NBA veteran, bit of a journeyman. Here's McMiller dancing with her defenders, puts up the floater. That one hits front rim. Back in her hands, goes for it again. Got it on the second attempt.
An impressive debut tonight.
Here comes Smith, and she's starting to show off a little bit. Why she should be looked at a little harder in this rotation. In the first half of the game, it was a lot of Branislava Jevic, but
hasn't really been talked about tonight with 2 points. It's, you know, a lot more options other than her for this team. It's going to be beneficial down the road.
Here's a Coco looking for something, and one opportunity!
Deep in the NCAA tournament in recent years. Of course, USC has no Juju Watkins this season, but that's still going to be a very tough team to play. The Big Ten's a very good basketball conference.
There's a nice, though she is closely guarded, Shaylin Steele just going to laugh it off. No problems here as this clock times out. The Penn State Lady Lions win their opener at home,